What we have today is some homemade burgers. Alright.
Tony, is that the same shirt you had on the last time?
Yeah, but today's Thursday, and I always wear this shirt on Thursday. Do you think they'll notice? That was a kilo of mince, so that's about 500 grams I put in there.
Well, that's my burger sorted out.
Yeah. You wouldn't eat that much, would you? Lovely and red. Beautiful. I'm going to add some salt to this. And some milled pepper. Black pepper. Okay. A few breadcrumbs will go in.
What do they do?
Well, it helps to bind it together. It starts to dry out because it might be a little bit sloppy once we've added everything that we want to add to this. All I'm going to use here is the egg white, not the egg yolk.
Tony, I've never done this.
You haven't? Just put that in like so. And
so
we'll leave that later on, because when we do something like hollandaise sauce or béarnaise sauce, which is also an accompaniment for a burger, a deli burger, you can always add that. Now, something else we're going to add. Well, we might add.
Hey, you're cheating. What have you got there?
Occasion barbecue flavour. Here, hold on. Smell.
Mmm.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Look at the label.
What I'm looking for, well, you can't show the label, but okay, what I'm looking for is to create a certain flavour. Sort of a little bit spicy, a little bit chilly, but also it's the smoke that's in this flavouring that helps me, okay? Just a little sprinkle over the top, like so. A bit of mustard.
Well, your burgers are now
That's
officially more exotic than anything I've ever made.
And 500 grams of mince, 20 grams of breadcrumbs, 1 egg white, a spoonful of mustard, and I'm going to put 3 spoonfuls of tomato ketchup in there.
Why didn't you put the yolk in?
Because I could put the yolk in if I had enough, but the fact is the egg white's going to be enough for this amount of mix. What I'm using the egg white for is to bind the whole lot together. It's a bit of protein. It's like glue. Let's throw some onion in. Not too much, just a little bit. And we'll throw some carrot, and tell me whether you notice. The idea is that I'm going to get this in. It's not necessarily to add flavour or whatever, or make it that healthy, but it's to get other ingredients in. Now, hey, look. Right, look. 4 big burgers. Now, I don't know about you, I'm not going to be able to manage more than one of those, but at least we've got, you can take a couple home for the family and so on. Show them where you've been.
They'll be jealous.
You think so? Alright, look. Now, they're going to go into the fridge, and I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, now that's the burgers into the fridge. Right, listen, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a nice onion relish, red onion relish. And we've got some onions we're going to fry off. Now, another way of doing the onions, and I love them, is to actually fry them till a golden brown, the onions, and then really crisp, and put them onto some paper just to absorb the fat, and then at the end just put them on top of the burger. They look beautiful, lovely and crisp.
Are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to do the onion relish. Let's see how we get on for time anyway. First, look.
Is there oil or anything in there?
There's a bit of olive oil, just a spoonful of olive oil in there, and you can see in go the onions, and they start to crisp up. Now, it'd be lovely and flavoursome, and quite hot. Now they're going to cook for a few more minutes, so I'm just turning that heat down so that they cook a little bit slower. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll add some of the juice, some red wine. Can you smell? Rock it. You can see it's fresh. I did give it a little wash earlier on, and I'm going to just throw that in there. I'm going to make a nice little salad up. You can, if you want to, add peppers and you name it. What did you say you put into yours last night?
Chopped up green and red
make our salad, our simple salad. I have some cucumber to put. They are Irish. Look. Bit of red onion in here too. Now this is, the reason why I'm using this knife is to show you what I did before. A bread knife. But look, it's got a bit of weight on it. I use these trendy knives and so on, but they're a bit too flexible, and they haven't got the weight in them for doing this type of work. And I don't have a full set of knives. You can see how fine the onion is?
Yes.
And that's what I did with the burger. So that's enough. Now these are very local. These are from the garden, some spring onions as well, which I'll throw in. Or scallions, as we call them here.
Can't beat homegrown.
These are homegrown.
And this is marrying your technique.
Yeah, look. Throw that in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these into nice thin slices. Again, look, all in one, multi-purpose or general purpose knife. Look how easy it is to cut.
I'll bring you some of my own tomatoes next week.
Right, there's the salad. Now, a dressing. A bit of olive oil. Like so. A bit of this balsamic vinegar reduction. Give that a mix around like so. You can add salt and pepper to this. Let's do it. Okay, and in that will go like so. Hopefully you will produce them at home because it is so easy to do. I'm just checking the onions there to make sure that they're not burnt. Alright, there we go, look at that. We use these up, we don't want to waste anything, okay?
So any guilt I might feel at eating the burger can be assuaged by eating the salad. Bit more olive oil.
A wee drop on the top. Now you can leave that till you're just serving it. And here we've got to use this up somehow or another. Look. Alright. And that goes into the fridge. But here is the onion I slowly cooked. And it's been on for around about 10 minutes it has. I'm going to add some of this dressing, this balsamic dressing. Great stuff it is.
What do I ask for in the shop if I go to buy that?
If you go, look, it's a balsamic syrup it is, alright?
Okay.
And they'll use it on salads an awful lot in restaurants. Sometimes they make it themselves, other times they will buy it in. Fry. We're going to have our cheese, and I have some onions. Now, I'm doing these, I wasn't going to do these, but I'm doing this because you are boiling. And
Oh, you're so good. That's a hot pan.
It is
Not a warm pan.
It is a hot pan. No. In go the mushrooms. You can hear it start to sizzle. And we're going to cook those and reduce them till there's next to nothing left.
I think your dog wants to join us.
Oh God, I tell you.
You know what's on the recipe? So, as you say in the trade, frying off the mushrooms.
I'm frying off the mushrooms. I'm going to put them in here. Going to stick them in the oven while I do the onions, and then they're ready to go as well. Olive oil in there. You can use vegetable oil. Let's see if I got my trusty grater here. I have. Okay. This is going to be quick. These are the sliced onions. I sliced with my bread knife.
And quite a hot pan.
Very hot pan. And you know I have this penchant for grating the garlic so there's no big chunks of it.
What you might call a great tip.
Sorry?
The great tip.
Yeah. Butcher up and use it. Put those in here. And
So we have two batches of onions. We have those ones.
we have those, yeah, but I didn't really want to do
earlier.
these, but you said, oh, what about? And so I thought, maybe I'll just keep them quiet.
You're just showing off.
I am.
Keeping them warm as well.
Keeping those nice and warm in there. It's now time. Let's have a look at these onions. These are right. Okay. Now you can. We'll put those over here. We're going to make the gravy in a minute. That is now getting nice and hot for the burgers. Just two.
Yeah.
And so that's them. We're going to have crusty bread with this. Approximately the same size as the burger. And if you want, stick them in your oven or stick them into your toaster and they're ready. Do you like yours toasted? I'm going to turn that down now.
Just warmed up.
Just warm them up, okay. Well, we haven't finished yet.
I can see the carrot.
But yeah, you can do it, alright. But doesn't it taste beefy? Okay, look, now you can see that they're quite brown on the outside and hopefully they're cooked all the way through, but just to make sure they are, I'm going to stick them into my oven. Now I've put the bacon along with the mushrooms because the whole lot are going to go in together. I'm just going to put those in like so and leave those. Now we're going to do the last thing. This is a special request. It's a peppercorn sauce. A little bit more oil. A wee drop of oil. Okay. Now it's a peppercorn sauce, but it can be sort of slightly different from the norm. Some of that chopped onion that goes in there. No, I'm not going to use any of the carrot. And here's my peppercorns. Like so. This catches your breath, this sauce, if you stand too close to it.
Quick demonstration. What was that? Bit of red wine?
A bit of red wine. It's just some gravy that I made earlier on. And we're going to add some fresh cream. Turn that right down. Stop filming. Normally I let people decide how much salad they have, but we're doing this for decoration, so we're just going to put a little bit of this on the edge like so. Put the rest on the table. They'll put a little bit of mayonnaise. Do you want a little bit of mayonnaise in the bottom here? Or a bit
that would be nice, yeah.
Give me a bit of mayonnaise.
A bit of whatever it is going.
And it'll hold the burger together as well. Or it'll hold the burger on the bun. Okay. We'll put some nice crispy bacon on top. One or two or three.
Two will do. Oh.
Okay. We stick some mushrooms on. Right, now here's the point where you can decide whether you want these crispy ones, crispy onions.
Oh, I'll have a bit of everything. Yes. Lovely.
Okay. Or these. Now these are quite tarty there, so I'll stick those on the side, I will, for you. Like so. And then that goes on top. That's your burger. If I had it, I'd put a skewer right through the centre. If you want to, you stick that on the side like so. Make an event.
That's lovely.
Of a burger.
You could put a bit of cheese in there too.
You can. You never said.
Didn't ask.
Jesus, look at that. If you get through that, your missus is going to be watching this. She's going to go mad at you what you're eating. Ooh, there we go. That's good. And that's fine.
That looks fantastic, Tony.
I hope you enjoy.
Cheers,
buddy. All the best. Till the next time.
Till the next time.